He was a tight-fisted, squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching, covetous old sinner, hard and sharp as flint, secret, self-contained, and solitary as an oyster. The cold within him froze his features, nipped his pointed nose, shriveled his cheek, stiffened his gait, made his eyes red, his thin lips blue, and spoke out shrewdly in his grating voice. Nobody ever stopped him in the street to say with gladsome looks, "My dear Mr. Scrooge, how are you? When will you come to see me?" Even the blind men's dogs appeared to know him, and when they saw him coming on, would tug their owner into doorways out of his path. But did Scrooge care? It was the very thing he liked, to edge his way along the crowded paths of life, warning all human sympathy to keep its distance.
Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
And that, dear friends, is Scrooge's only living relative, his nephew, son of his departed dear sister, come to pay homage to Christmas on this cold, bleak Christmas Eve. Scrooge, as usual, sits busy in his counting house, keeping a careful eye on his clerk, Cratchit, who, in his dismal little hole at this late hour on such a day as this, is vainly attempting to warm himself over a candle.
I said Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Bah! Humbug!
What, Uncle?
I said bah! Humbug!
Christmas a humbug, Uncle. You don't mean that, I'm sure.
I do indeed. Merry Christmas? What right have you to be merry? What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Come then, what right have you to be dismal? What reason have you to be morose? You're rich enough. Don't be cross, Uncle.
What else can I be when I live in such a world of fools as this? Merry Christmas. Out upon a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas indeed. What foolishness. What madness. What gibberish. What waste. What folly. What fantasy. What absolute distaste. Why, I can't even open the door, but there's someone wanting on for the poor. Just a farthing, Mr. Scrooge, for me blind old miller. Just a tuppence, kind old sir, so me kids won't kill her. Ah! Merry Christmas indeed!
What joyousness. What beauty. What grace. Come on, Uncle. Open the door. You can't always live in this old store. Open your heart, your mind, and your spirit. Listen to the carolers. Don't you hear it? God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. It's a Merry Christmas indeed.
As for you, running up accounts you cannot pay, hoping for a fast youth on Christmas Day, building up hope, creating dreams. Life is hard work, not a lot of schemes. Christmas is candles, tinsel, and toys. Christmas is magic for little girls and boys. Christmas is loving and giving and caring. Christmas is hope and wonder and sharing. Hope, wonder, sharing. On December 26th, will they still be caring? Put your nose to the grindstone, shoulder to the wheel, hand to the plow with a heart made of steel. Quit looking for a land of milk and honey. There's little you can count on but hard work and money. Felicity, austerity, generosity, frugality, joviality, practicality, and grief. Merry Christmas indeed! Nephew, keep Christmas in your own way and let me keep it in mine.
Keep it, but you don't keep it at all.
Let me leave it alone then. Much good may it do you. Much good it has ever done you.
There are many things from which I might have derived good, by which I have not profited, I dare say. Christmas among the rest. But I am sure I have always thought of Christmas time, when it has come around, a kind, forgiving, charitable, pleasant time, the only time I know of in the long calendar of the year when men and women seem by one consent to open their shut-up hearts freely, and to think of people below them as if they really were fellow passengers to the grave, and not another race of creatures bound on other journeys. And therefore, Uncle, though it has never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe that it has done me good, and will do me good, and I say God bless it.
Let me hear another sound from you, Cratchit, and you'll keep your Christmas by losing your situation. And as for you, nephew, you're a powerful speaker, sir. I wonder you don't go into Parliament.
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come, dine with us tomorrow.
I'll see you in the fiery furnace first.
But why?
Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love.
Because you fell in love. That's the only thing in the world more ridiculous than a Merry Christmas. Good afternoon.
Uncle, but you never came to see me before that happened. Why give it as a reason for not coming now?
Good afternoon.
I want nothing from you. I ask nothing of you. Why cannot we be friends?
Good afternoon.
I am sorry with all my heart to find you so resolute. We have never had any quarrel to which I have been a party. But I have made the trial in homage to Christmas, and I'll keep my Christmas humor to the last. So, a Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon. And there's another fellow, my clerk Cratchit, with 15 bob a week and a wife and family, talking about a Merry Christmas. I'll retire to Bedlam.
Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Martin?